Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
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 Siyavar Ramachandra ki
Jai.
Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki
Jai.
Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shruti Smriti. Om Shri Janaki Vallabho Vijayate. Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Pada Shankaram Lokashankaram Samastajana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Namah Shri Tulsidas Sadvarishtaya Dhimate Puritam Hridayam Yena Rama Premamritena Me Neelambujasyamalakomalangam Sita Samaropitavamabhagam Panau Mahasayakacharuchapam Namami Ramam Raghuvam Shanatham Atulitabaladhamam Hemashailaabhadeham Danujavana-krishanum Jnaninaam-agraganyam Sakala-guna-nidhanam Vanarana-madhisham Raghupati-priya-bhaktam Vatajatam namami. So after Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra, Sita ji and Lakshman ji left from Ayodhya, we saw that Sumantra, the minister, took them through the chariot. They halted at near Tamasa river, on the banks of Tamasa river for the night, and then they somehow could go ahead without the people of Ayodhya following them. So Ayodhya people came back and they went further to Shrungaverapura. Shrungaverapura is near Prayagraj on the banks of Ganga ji, and that is where Bhagavan met Nishadaraj. Nishadaraj is the king of the hunter clan. Bhagavan knew him from before, they were friends. So Nishadaraj, when he came to know that Bhagavan is coming with all his family, friends, etc., he came there, he welcomed Bhagavan, he took darshan and then arranged a simple place to stay, a very humble place to stay. And as Bhagavan is taking rest under a tree on a bed made up of leaves of the tree, Nishadaraj looked at him and he felt very sad. He thought, what is this? Bhagavan deserves all kinds of amazing luxuries which are available in the world. He is the boss, he is the ultimate boss of the world, and when he is visiting us, we should not be keeping him like this. So he is wondering why this is happening. And that is where Lakshmanji gives a very beautiful Upadesha to Nishadraj, which is called Lakshmana Gita. And we saw from different perspectives, Lakshmanji explains from the perspective of karma that this is prarabdha. People have to go through this. Not that Sri Rama's prarabdha. Bhagavan is beyond all prarabdha. But because he has come as human being, he is just showing that everybody has to go through whatever is the prarabdha. Second perspective of jnana, that all this that is happening around us is just an illusion. We should not take it to mean the absolute reality. And therefore, we should do whatever is in front of us. Purushartha should be done without thinking much about all these things. And third perspective he gave is that of bhakti. That for us, we should take whatever is happening is Bhagavan's Leela. Whatever is happening around, whatever is happening with us, everything is Bhagavan's wish, his kripa. And therefore, we will not have any kind of anger, any kind of jealousy, any kind of negativity will not be there in our mind. Lakshmanji is explaining there that anything that happens to us, we should not have any ill feeling towards others, saying that because of that person this is happening, because of this that is happening. No, it's happening. Either you say because of prarabdha, or you say it is all an illusion, maya, or you say it is all God's wish. One of the three perspectives we must be rooted in. See, one thing that we must also remember as a sadhaka is, whatever view or whatever vision we believe in, whether it is the vision of prarabdha, whether it is a vision of purushartha or vision of kripa, we should stick to that vision. We should not keep shifting between the visions. That whenever something good happens, purushartha, I did. And whenever something bad happens, what is this God? Why you are doing like this? Don't keep one leg here, one leg there. Saying that when good things happen, it is I did. And when bad thing happens, why God? Why me? That is wrong. If bad things you are attributing to God, then when good things happen, also you should say it is all God's wish. I have not done anything. You should stick to one vision and continue. We also saw that if we stick to prarabdha vision, there is a chance that we may become little pessimistic. Saying that whatever happens now, prarabdha, what can I do? So it gives a kind of negative sense. That's why often what great thinkers they will do is, they will club the vision of prarabdha and purushartha and will give it together. Saying as Gurudev would do. You should see some of his writings and you will see he is putting both the visions together. And he says what you meet in life is prarabdha, how you meet it is purushartha. So what you meet is fixed. Fixed in the sense we only have fixed it in the past. But now what can I do with it? That is in my hand. So I cannot become totally pessimistic saying that it will happen, whatever has to happen. No. I decide. I am the creator of my own destiny. And therefore, whatever happens, I can still decide what will be my response to that situation. Higher than that vision is vision of total surrender, where there is no prarabdha, no purushartha, nothing. Everything becomes kripa. But that takes time. It's not easy to have that kind of vision, right? But we should stick to that. Now, let us go forward. Next morning. So now you remember the scene? Shri Ramchandra ji and Sita ji are sleeping under the tree. Lakshman ji little far guard, sitting there in Virasana and guarding the whole place. And Nishadraj is sitting with him. All other people are also there. Now morning when Bhagavan gets up, again both of them they go. They are ready for any service that is required. And this time Bhagavan asks something. It's very interesting. He asks, banyan tree, no? Banyan tree's milk, sap milk. He says, for what? He says, I have to put it on my hair because now I have to tie them as jata. Now I am entering into forest, no? So if I have to live as tapasa, I cannot keep them open because there will be crown, etc. No crown now. Crown and everything is kept. So he asks for that, he puts that and ties jata. Lakshmanji also immediately follows the whole thing and they say that now it is time that we move forward. So Bhagavan asked Sumantra to go back. Now Sumantra says, Bhagavan, there is one message from Dasharath Maharaj which he asked me to give you when you will ask me to go back. Okay. So he has already told me what is to be told now. So Bhagavan says, what is the message? He says, Dasharath Maharaj has told me, you take 3 of them into the forest, roam for a few days and come back with 3 of them. Do not come alone. Sri Ramachandra says, what? He says, that is the Adesha that is for me. Sri Ramachandra says, that is not possible. Now Bhagavan gives a very beautiful Dharmopadesha. What is Dharma? And very beautiful analysis is there. He says, people generally act either to please themselves or to please others. That is the usual way of acting. So either I will do something because I like doing it, or I will do something to show it to you so that you will be happy that I am doing it. See how much analysis is done. Bhagavan says, entire life of many people goes in doing one of these. Either doing actions for themselves or for others, to show others. Today also, if we see around, this is what we are doing, all our actions. Why are you going there? I want to go. So either it is for myself, or hey, that marriage function, are you going? Yeah, I have to go. Huh? What do you mean you are? See, if I don't go, what will people think? So, do you want to go? No. But then why are you going? It is called obligation. You will not understand. I have to go. If I do not go for their marriage, they will not come for our marriages. So, I have to go. So, many things we do to show it to other people. See, Guruji says that even people who are in power and who are ruling are of these 2 types. Either they are Tanasha means monarchs. So they will do whatever they feel is right. Isn't it? Or they will do only to show people that they are doing it. What politicians are doing all around today. The moment elections come closer, we will give you free food, free electricity, free this, free that. Now, any person who is intelligent should understand that nothing like that is going to happen. Why? From where will they give? If they really had money to give all these things, then why taxes are there? So these freebies which they are giving is not because they want to give, but because they want to please us. So Bhagavan says there are these 2 kinds of views. Either people do it for themselves or people do it to show it to others, to please others, not realizing that both these views will lead to sorrow. If I do something for myself, up to a limit people will accept. After that, people will throw me on the ground. And if I keep doing it for others, I will be always compromising with what I want. And eventually I will break down, saying that enough. How much I should do for you? Now I am going to do what I want to do. So he says in both these views, people break after some time. What is the right thing to do? Right thing to do is what is dharma. Doesn't matter whether you want to do it or whether others will be pleased by it or not. It may look like the perspective of dharma is very harsh. Sometimes it may look like it is giving sorrow, but do not worry. You should do it because it is the right thing to do. Sri Ramachandra says, I am not going to forest because I want to go. Nor am I going to forest because my father will be pleased by it. No. I am going to forest because it is the right thing to do. It is righteousness. It is dharma. As a son, it is my duty to follow his words. Therefore, I am going. So, it may appear like it is giving sorrow to so many people. Then why are you going? It may appear like that. He says no. Because Dasharath Maharaj doesn't want, I should not go. Wrong. Because I don't want, I should not go. Wrong. He says, even if both of us do not want, because it is dharma, I must do it. I told you already. Bhagavan's understanding of dharma, Sri Ramachandra's, is too high. That's what sets the benchmark. That's why he's called Ramo Vigrahavan Dharma. You see how beautifully he is explaining the whole thing. Otherwise, many people will say, nobody wants you to go to forest. Then why are you going? If there are some people, later on we will see even Kaikeyi says that I have made a mistake, please come back. He says no. Now you change your mind doesn't mean dharma will change. Today you want, tomorrow you don't want. Today somebody wants, tomorrow somebody does not want. That will not change dharma perspective. And therefore he says, what is right, I must do. So please tell Father that I cannot come back. Even if everybody wants it. Even if I want it, I cannot come back. Nowhere he has said that I want to come back, okay? Nowhere he has said that. But he is telling, even if there is something like this, still one should follow what is dharma. And we will see that throughout, Bhagavan has stuck to this concept. Doesn't matter what people think about me, if this is right thing to do, I have to do it. There are criticisms on Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra also for this. He says that doesn't matter. It is dharma, I must do. He even gives examples from the Purana, Shibi Raja, Dadhichi Rishi, Harishchandra, and Ranti Deva, and so many such examples he gives, and he says, you see what they have done? Dharma perspective is the right perspective. Please tell my father, I cannot come back. Mind you, there are many people who know what is going to happen to Dasharath Maharaj. Dasharath Maharaj's death is inevitable when he is separated from Sri Ramachandra. Sri Ramachandra also knows this. He says, even then, you cannot go back on dharma. You cannot say, I should come back so that Dasharath Maharaj will not die. No. What has to happen will happen. What is the right thing to do should be done. Sumantra listens to the whole thing, then says, actually, Bhagavan, I have second thing also which Dasharath Maharaj has told me. He says, what? He said there is a possibility that Sri Rama will refuse to come. So at least get Sita Ji. She will not be able to handle so much of, forest, staying in forest so many years. She will not be able to, please bring her back. Sri Ramachandra does not reply. Says, why? My job is over. Sita Ji tells him, you please go back. I am not coming back. Just now you heard the whole thing. I will stay with Bhagavan. So Lakshmana also refuses. Sita Ji also refuses. And Sumantra decides to come back. Tulsidas Ji says, even the horses of the chariot don't want to go back. The horses are turning back again and again and looking. Bhagavan is standing. We are going. What is happening? Why are we going? When Bhagavan is there. Sumantra has to force them to go in the direction of Ayodhya away from Bhagavan. That is how they are. But what has to happen? Has to happen. Sumantra comes back. There is also a portion where Bhagavan tells Nishad Raj also to go back. Nishad Raj says, excuse me, dharma, I am supposed to stay in forest. I am the king. I can come wherever I want. Then he immediately says, Bhagavan, please don't send me now. Let me be with you for some more time. Bhagavan says, okay, fine. So come. So Bhagavan, Sri Rama Sita ji, Lakshman ji and Nishad Raj, all of them are now going. They come on the banks of Ganga ji and they have to cross Ganga ji to come to the southern portion. In Valmiki Ramayana, it is said that Nishad Raj, who is Guha, he arranges for the entire crossing over of Ganga ji. Here, there is a very beautiful scene called as Kevat Prasang, which is unique to Tulsi Ramayana. It is there in some other Ramayanas, not that it is not there, but it is not there in Valmiki Ramayana. What is this portion? Aha, it's a breath of fresh air. Let us read. After Doha number 99. जासु वियोग विकल पशु ऐसे,
जासु वियोग विकल पशु ऐसे,
प्रजा मातु पितु जी ही कैसे,
प्रजा मातु पितु जी ही कैसे,
बरबस राम सुमंत्रु पठाए,
बरबस राम सुमंत्रु पठाए,
सुरसरि तीर आपु तब आए,
सुरसरि तीर आपु तब आए,
मागी नावन के वटु आना,
मागी नावन के वटु आना,
कहई तुम्हार मरमु मैं जाना,
कहई तुम्हार मरमु मैं जाना,
चरण कमल रज कहूँ सब कहई,
चरण कमल रज कहूँ सब कहई,
मानुष करनी मूरी कछुअहई,
मानुष करनी मूरी कछुअहई,
छुअत शिला भई नारी सुहाई,
छुअत शिला भई नारी सुहाई,
पाहन तेन काठ कठिनाई,
पाहन तेन काठ कठिनाई,
तरनिउ मुनि घरिनी होई जाई,
तरनियु मुनि हरिणी होई जाई,
बाट परई मोरी नाव उड़ाई,
बाट परई मोरी नाव उड़ाई,
एहि प्रतिपालऊ सबु परिवारू,
एहि प्रतिपालऊ सबु परिवारू,
नहीं जानऊ कछु और कबारू,
नहीं जानऊ कछु और कबारू,
जो प्रभु पार अवसिका चहु,
जो प्रभु पार अवसिगा चहु,
मोहि पद पदुम पखारन कहऊ,
मोहि पद पदुम पखारन कहू,
पद कमल धोई चढ़ाई नावन नाथ उतराई चहु,
पद कमल धोई चढ़ाई नावन नाथ उतराई चहु,
मोहि राम राउरियान दशरथ सपथ सब साची कहूँ,
मोहि राम राउरियान दशरथ सपथ सब साची कहो,
बरु तीर मारहु लखनु पै जब लगी न पाय पखारी हो,
बरु तीर मारहु लखनु पै जब लगी न पाय पखारी हो,
तभी लगन तुलसीदास नाथ कृपाल पारोई तारी हो,
तब लगी न तुलसीदास नाथ कृपाल पार उतारी हो,
सुनि के बटके बैन,
सुनि के बटके बैन,
प्रेम लपेटे अटपटे,
प्रेम लपेटे अटपटे,
बिहसे करुणाएन,
बिहसे करुणाएन,
चितई जानकी लखन तन,
चितई जानकी लखन तन,
सियावर रामचंद्र की जय,
पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय।
श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
जय।
जासु वियोग विकल पशु ऐसे प्रजा मातु पितु जीह ही कैसे बरबस राम सुमंत्र पठाए सुरसरी तीर पुतबाए. Sri Ramachandra has to send Sumantra back. So after sending him back, three of them, Sri Ramachandra, Sita ji, Lakshman ji, along with Nishad Raj, they came on the banks of Ganga ji. And they saw that on the entire bank, there was only one boat standing. And boatman was standing inside. So Bhagavan called him. Come, we have to cross Ganga ji. Magi nava na kevatu ana. Kevata means boatman. So he asked for the boat. Kevat said, sorry, I cannot come. Why? Kahai tumhara maramu mai jana. He said, because I know your secret. Therefore, sorry, I cannot come. What secret? Charana kamal raja kahu sabu kahai manusha karani muri kachuahai. Said, I have heard that everyone is saying about it that dust of your feet is like some magical powder which can convert inert objects into living beings. Chuata sila bhai nari suhai. And we also heard the story that dust of your feet touched a stone and that stone became a woman, Ahalya. Now he says, Pahanate na katha katinai. My boat is made up of wood. The wood is not stronger than stone. If stone could not take the touch of your dust of your feet, how will this wooden boat take it? Taraniu muni ghari ni hoi jai, baat parai mori na udai. He says, I will land in two problems. If by mistake you touch the boat and boat turns into woman, I will have two problems. Number one, my boat will go away. And number two, I already have a wife at home. Now there will be another lady. It was okay for Gautama Rishi, only one wife. That became stone. So stone became Ahalya again. No problem for Gautama. I will have problem. Ehi pratipalau sabu parivaru. This is my only way of earning money. I am taking care of my entire parivara by this boat. Nahi janau kachua aurau kabaru. And I do not know any other skill. I do not have anything. So if my boat also goes away, what will I do? Jo Prabhu par avasiga chaho. Now, naturally, when he must have said like this, Bhagavan asked Lakshmanji to check if there is some other boat. So he said, no, you don't have to go anywhere. You won't find any boat, anywhere here. If you want to cross, Mohi pada paduma pakharana kahau. You please tell me to wash your feet, so that the dust of your feet will be cleaned. And then when you put your foot inside my boat, nothing will happen to my boat. It is said that actually this Kevata is such a great devotee. He of course wants to do puja of Bhagavan's feet, but he doesn't want to say that directly. He wants to create some kind of light-hearted moment for Bhagavan, because it is said since Ayodhya Kanda started, it is all such an emotional scene. First Manthara crying, then Kaikeyi crying, then Dasharath Maharaj crying, then everybody other than Sri Ramachandra crying, Kausalya crying, Sumitra crying, because they are separating. Till now when Sumantra also cried, because he didn't want to go back, but you sent him back. So whole thing is becoming so emotional that I should make Bhagavan's heart little happy. So he did all these things. The moment he says, Pada kamala dhoi chadhai nava, na natha utarai chaho. Oh Natha, oh Master, I will wash your feet, make sure that there is no dust. Then I will take you in my boat across the river. Na utarai chaho. And I will not ask for any uttarai. Uttarai means remuneration, fare. Boat fare also I will not ask anything. Why? I understand tapasa vesha. You will not have anything to give. I will not ask. Mohi Rama Rauri Ana Dasarata Sapata Sabasachikau. Don't think that now I am promising something, but by the time I take you across, then I will say that now if you want to get down there, you first give me money. All these people do. These things people do. So he said, don't think that I will change my mind after reaching there. I promise you, Mohi Rama Rauri. I am promising in your name. Ana Dasharata Shapatha. I am taking Shapatha. I am promising in the name of Dasharath Maharaj. Sabasachi kaho, I am telling you the truth. Now Lakshmanji got little irritated because he thought that this fellow is talking too much. You see, the thing with these forest people, no, they don't have any kind of hesitation or, polishing, etc. while talking to Bhagavan. They will talk whatever they feel like talking. Earlier also we saw Nishad Raj and all the people who came, they said directly whatever they felt like doing, saying. They did not think that, in front of Sri Rama, who is the king and who is the god, I should be little more and sophisticated words, etc. Same thing Kevat also is saying. So Lakshmanji must have got little irritated and his hand went towards the arrow. So he says, Baru tira marahu lakunapai. Jabalagi payana pakharyo. He says, even if Lakshmanji is going to shoot an arrow on me, I will not take you in the boat unless I wash your feet. For that, even if I have to take arrow, no problem, I will take. Then he says, Taba lagina Tulsidas Nath Kripal Paru Utari ho. He says, O Lord of Tulsidas, O compassionate master, Nath Kripal, please understand that I will not take you across without washing your feet. Please permit me to do that. Sunike batke baina. Listening to these words of Kevat, which were how prema lapete atapate. Tulsidas Ji says, those words are wrapped in love, but the words are atpate. Atpate means weird. They do not have any kind of polishing or, nice things you should say. Listening to this, bihase karunaena. This Karunamurati Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra bihase, he smiled. Chitai Janaki Lakhanatana. Looking at Janaki Devi, looking at Sita Ji and Lakshmana, he smiled. Then Lakshmanji also must have understood that, okay, fine, he is liking it. If he is liking it, then let him continue. No problem. What is my problem? But till that time, he must have become little irritated. And then what? Then Bhagavan said, but you see, before this, see how so many things are there. Towards the end, Tabal Lagina Tulsidas Nath Kripal Paru Utari ho. He uses two sambodhanas for Bhagavan, Nath and Kripal. What is he trying to indicate? He says, Bhagavan, you are Nath. You are the master. You are the boss of the universe. Actually speaking, you do not need me to cross Ganga Ji. Correct? You are capable yourself. But Kripala. But you are also compassionate. And therefore, I know you will give me this chance. That's why he uses both the sambodhanas. That it is not that you need me, but still you will give me this chance of taking you across Ganga Ji. Oh Bhagavan, please give me this chance. Now what? Let us see what Sri Ramachandra replied. Kripa Sindhu bole musukai.
Kripa Sindhu bole musukai.
Soi karu jehi tava navan jai.
Soi karu jehi tava navan jai.
Vegiyanu jalapaya pakharu.
Vegiyanu jalapaya pakharu.
होत बिलंबू तारहि पारू,
होत बिलंबू तारहि पारू,
जासु नाम सुमरत एक बारा,
जासु नाम सुमिरत एक बारा,
उतरहि नर भव सिंधु अपारा,
उतरहि नर भव सिंधु अपारा,
सोई कृपालु केवटहि निहोरा,
सोई कृपालु केवटहि निहोरा,
जेहि जगु कियति हु पगहु ते थोरा,
जेहि जगु कियति हु पगहु ते थोरा,
पदनख निरखि देव सरि हर्षि,
पदनख निरखि देव सरि हर्षि,
सुनि प्रभु बचन मोहमति करषि,
सुनि प्रभु वचन मोहमति करषि,
केवट राम रजाय सुपावा,
केवट राम रजाय सुपावा,
पानि कठवता भरिले आवा,
पानि कठवता भरिले आवा,
अति आनंद उमगी अनुरागा,
अति आनंद उमगी अनुरागा,
चरण सरोज पखारन लागा,
चरण सरोज पखारन लागा,
बरषि सुमन सुर सकल सिहाही,
बरषि सुमन सुर सकल सिहाही,
एहि सम पुण्य पुंज को नाही,
एहि सम पुण्य पुंज को नाही,
पद पखारि जलुपान करी,
पद पखारि जलुपान करी,
आपु सहित परिवार,
आपु सहित परिवार,
पितर पारु करी प्रभु ही पुनि,
पितर पारु करि प्रभु हि पुनि,
मुदित गयौले पार,
मुदित गयौले पार, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय,
श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
जय।
कृपा सिंधु बोले मुस्काई. He is Nath, he is Kripala. But who is talking? Not Nath. Kripala is talking. Kripa Sindhu, the ocean of compassion, Bhagavan said, smilingly, Musukai bole. What? Soi karu jehi tava nav na jai. You do whatever is required so that your boat will not go away. Vegi anu jala paya pakharu. Please bring water quickly. Vegi paya pakharu and wash the feet. Hota bilambu utarahi paru. I am getting delayed. Please take me across. Now somebody said, Vilamba for what? What are you getting delayed for? 14 years you have to stay there. There is no other work. What are you getting delayed? See, two things are there. One is, Bhagavan is still little scared that the other people from Ayodhya will still catch him. And they will want to come with him. So he wants to cross over Ganga Ji so that now, no problem. Then they will not be able to cross. So many people will not be able to cross over Ganga Ji and come there. So he says, that's why he says Vilamba. Second, there are so many saints, sages waiting in the forest for Bhagavan to come. Bhagavan's avatar is happened to give, darshana to them. That's one of the main purpose, prayojana of the avatar. So don't delay. Please take me across quickly. Now, utarahi paru. Please take me across when he says, Tulsidas Ji says, what an amazing scene this is. Jasu nama sumirata ekabara. Whose name, when chanted even once, utarahi nara bhava sindhu apara. A person crosses over this apara bhava sindhu, this unending ocean of samsara, one crosses over just by remembering whose name once. Jehi jagu kiyatihu pagaute thora. one who measured all the 3 worlds with his 3 feet. Soi kripala kevatahi nihora. That Bhagavan is requesting one simple boatman to cross him across Ganga ji. He says, what? This is why Kripa Sindhu. Does he need to? No need. He is Lord of the universe. But still he does. Now here very interesting thing Tulsidas Ji says, Padanakha nirakhi devasari harshi. Now see what is happening. Bhagavan has said okay to Kevata for washing feet. Where is water coming from? Ganga ji only. So looking at Bhagavan's nail, Pada Nakha Nirakhi Devasari Harshi, Ganga ji became happy that now I am going to, touch his feet again. She started by touching his feet. Now I get to touch his feet again. Suni Prabhu Bachana Mohamati Karashi. But she started to think again by listening to him. She was seeing something and she was hearing something. Tulsidas Ji says by seeing Bhagavan's feet, she became happy. But listening to what Sri Ramachandra was saying, she thought, she got little confused. What confusion? Is he Bhagavan? The same confusion. Why is requesting? He's Bhagavan, Kevat, simple person, boatman. Why? What is happening? Bhagavan is playing his role so well. That's the point. That even she gets confused little bit that, sure, no, this is the same word, no. Why? Because when I listen to him, it looks like he is some kind of simple person requesting the boatman to take him across. That's why Suni Prabhu Bachana Mohamati Karshi. But then her delusion was removed when Kevata Rama Rajaya Supava. Kevat came there ready to wash his feet. Pani Kathavata Bhari Layava. And in a big vessel, he took Gangaji's water. Ati Ananda Umagi Anuraga. Charana Saroja Pakharana Laga. And he started to wash Bhagavan's feet. And he was so happy. Ati Ananda. Umagi Anuraga. And so much of love was coming. And he was, though Bhagavan said, Vegi, Anu, Hota Bilambu, all these things he said, Kevat was taking his own sweet time in cleaning the whole thing. Barashi Sumana Sura Sakala Sihai. And Devtas gathered there and they did what they are supposed to do. They did Pushpa Vrishti there, actually feeling jealous of Kevata. Ehi Sama Punya Punjako Nai. And they said, what is this? Even we don't get this chance. Whenever we go to Vaikunta, monopoly is there. Mahalakshmi doesn't leave his feet at all. And now that he has come here, now Kevat is getting, we are not getting any chance. What is happening? But they are little happy also for Kevat and therefore they do Pushpa Vrishti. And Kevat is taking his own sweet time. Few things must have happened, no? Sri Rama must have told. He said, no, see, I have to make sure that there is not even one particle of dust. Why? That is also powerful. I have already told you, even that one particle can convert my boat. So please, let me nicely wash. Pada pakhari jalu panakari. And then he not only washed Bhagavan's feet, that same water he drank. Apu sahita parivara. Along with his entire family, which means when he went to take the vessel, he must have brought his entire family also there. Wife and children and everybody. And chalo, Tirath le lo. Please take Tirtha. Why? It's coming directly from Bhagavan's feet. When we do puja, Padukas we do puja for. And that also water we drink as Tirtha. This is Sakshat Bhagavan's feet. Imagine. So he not only washed, but he took that Jalapana. And what Tulsidas Ji says so beautifully, he says, Pitara paru kari prabhuhi puni mudita gaye ulai par. Said before he could take Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra across, he made sure all his ancestors have gone across. By drinking that tirtha from Bhagavan's feet, he made sure that all of them, all the ancestors have also crossed over the ocean of samsara. And after Pitaras are happy, then he made Bhagavan happy by taking Bhagavan across. What a beautiful thing. Mudita gaye ulei par, and happily he took them across, Ganga ji. Then what happened? Scene is not over. उतरी ठाड़ भय सुर शरीरेता,
उतरी ठाड़ भय सुर शरीरेता,
सिय राम गुह लखन समेता,
सिय राम गुह लखन समेता,
केवट उतरी दंडवत कीन्हा,
केवट उतरी दंडवत कीन्हा,
प्रभु ही सकुच एहि नहीं कछु दीन्हा,
प्रभु ही सकुच एहि नहीं कछु दीन्हा,
पियहिय की सिय जान निहारी,
पियहिय की सिय जान निहारी,
मन मुदरी मन मुदित उतारी,
मनि मुदरी मन मुदित उतारी,
कहेउ कृपाल लेहि उतराई,
कहेउ कृपाल लेहि उतराई,
केवट चरण गहे अकुलाई,
केवट चरण गहे अकुलाई,
नाथ आजु मैं काहन पावा,
नाथ आजु मैं काहन पावा,
मिटे दोष दुख दारिद दावा,
मिटे दोष दुख दारिद दावा,
बहुत काल मैं कीन्ही मजूरी,
बहुत काल मैं कीन्ही मजूरी,
आजु दीन विधि बनी भली मूरी,
आजु दीन विधि बनी भली बूरी,
अब कछु नाथ न चाहिए मोरे,
अब कछु नाथ न चाहिए मोरे,
दीन दयाल अनुग्रह तोरे,
दीन दयाल अनुग्रह तोरे,
फिरति बार मोही जे देवा,
फिरति बार मोही जो देवा,
सो प्रसादु में सिर धरि लेबा,
सो प्रसादु में सिर धरि लेबा,
बहुत कीन्ह प्रभु लखन सिया,
बहुत कीन प्रभु लखन सिया,
नहीं कछु केवटुले,
नहीं कछु केवटुले,
विदा कीन्ह करुणायतन,
विदा कीन करुणायतन,
भगति बिमल बरुदे,
भगति बिमल बरुदे, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय।
श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
जय।
ब्यूटिफुल सीन. Utari ठाड़ भय सुर शरीरेता. When they went across Ganga ji, they got down in the reti. Reti is the sand. Ganga ji sand. It's also like ocean. You should see. When you go on the banks of Ganga ji, the sand is also like ocean sand. Very soft. So they got down there. See Rama Guha Lakhana Sameta. Sita Ramchandra ji and Lakshman ji and Guha Nishadraj. Kevata Utari Dandavata Kinha. And he could not believe his luck. So Kevat got down and he fell at the feet of Bhagavan. Prabhu hi sakuchayehi nahi kachudina. Bhagavan thought, I didn't give him anything. He has not asked for anything. But Bhagavan thought, I should give. What is there to give? It's come in tapasa vesha. Piya hiya ki siya jani nihari. But Sita ji is standing there who understands Bhagavan's heart. Piya hiya ki siya jana nihari. And therefore, she immediately understood what Bhagavan is trying to do, what he wants to do. That he wants to give something to Kevata. Mani mudari. That she had this ring which has money. Mana mudita utari. She immediately removed. You remember, all her abhushanas are still there. that she took one ring and gave it to Bhagavan, saying that you give. See, wife is like this. Husband many times forgets that something needs to be done. It is the wife who says, we also, when we meet, no, sometimes one family comes to meet us, brahmacharin, swamins, etc. And that man is so engaged in talking, etc., he forgets. Then it is the wife who has to say, you give this. You can see all these things happening between. Why? They forget. They come, they speak, they go. It's a wife who says, fruits, dakshina. Then again it is the wife, means now mother also will tell the children, you also go and prostrate. Why? Father will go prostrate himself and come back. No, mother will say, no, my children also should prostrate. So Sita ji also is ideal wife, no? So Sri Ramachandra may not give, therefore she gives, please give. Kaheu kripala lehi utarai. And that Kripala Bhagavan said to Kevata, please take this. This is for your seva, fare. Kevata charanagahe akulai. Kevat did not take. He held on to Bhagavan's feet and he said, Bhagavan, what are you doing? He says, Nath aju me kahana pava. Bhagavan, you are telling me that you have not given me anything. I have different question. Please tell me, what have I not gained today? You are thinking you have not given. You have given everything to me. What is it that I have not gained today? Mite dosha dukha darida dava. All my faults, all my sorrows, even my daridrata, even my poverty is gone. Mite, all of that is gone. Bahuta kala mein kini majuri. For many years, I have been doing this hard work of, taking people across. Aju deena bidhi bani bhali bhuri. He says that Bidhi, that Brahmaji, for all the hard work that I have done so far, today he has given the result to me. You are thinking what you have given me. I am saying, what is it that I have not gained? Abba kachu nath na chahiye more. Kevat says, Bhagavan, now I don't want anything. Deena dayala anugraha tore. You have blessed me. What else do I need? But if you insist on giving me something, he says, Firati bara mohi je deva. When you come back, and when I take you back from this side to that side, so prasadu me siradhariliya. Whatever you will give me at that time, I will consider it as prasada and I will take it. Two things. Number one, he says, you see, I promised to you before coming that I will not ask for any fare. Now, if I take it, it will be against the promise. And I have promised in your name and in Dasharath Maharaj's name. I can't break that promise. Number one. Number two, when you come back, please give me one more chance to take you again. And that time, whatever you will give me, I will take it as prasad. I am telling you now itself. Bahuta kinha prabhu lakhanasya nahi kachu kevatule. Bhagavan tried a lot, telling Kevata, take. Not just Bhagavan, lakhanasya, even Lakshmanji and Sita ji tried telling him, are you take? Kachu kevatule, nahi kachu kevatule. He did not take anything. Now Bhagavan thought, I don't know when I will come back, whether by that time he will be there, whether I will be able to find him, whether he will be able to take me across. So Bida kinha karunayatana, he took leave from there, Bhagati Bimala Barude. But he gave him Vimala Bhakti, pure devotion. He granted, he blessed him with that. He said, I may not know what will happen after 14 years, but this I can give now. And he gave it. What? See, Kevat also, what kind of bhakta he is, you see. See, there is a deeper meaning to this. we have seen throughout Tulsi Ramayana that Sita ji is Mukti, isn't it? Sita ji is always described by Tulsidas Ji as Mukti Swarupini. Earlier also he had said the same. Udbhava sthiti samhara karinim klesha harinim sarvashreyaskarim was said. Atoham Rama Vallabham. Remember that she is the one who removes all the sorrows and gives the bliss. That is, she is Mukti. And from Laukika standpoint also, if we see that one ring that Sita ji is giving Kevata's entire life will change. Worldly life, I am saying, prosperity wise. Imagine what will be the cost of that money mudari. That money is there, gem is there, how much costly it will be. He refused. Another meaning is, Sita ji is giving means what? Liberation, Mukti is what is offered. He refused Mukti also. And that is why he got Vimala Bhakti. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavan will say that I give Mukti to many, Bhakti to few. Why? Mukti, he says, I have opened a stall. Anybody can come in and take Mukti and go. I have no problem, no hesitation. He had even given that boon to Prahlad ji, saying that you ask whoever wants Mukti, I will give. Free. But Bhagavan doesn't give Bhakti very easily. He says, why? Because when I give Bhakti to somebody, I become that person's servant. So Bhakti is not given to everybody. He says, Mukti is easy. Kevata refused Bhukti, Mukti. Therefore, he got Bhakti. Bhukti is worldly riches, prosperity. Mukti is liberation. He refused both. Therefore, he got Bhakti. These characters from Ramayana, they may look like some simple characters, some village people, etc. But their devotion is unbelievable. That is what makes Ramayana beautiful. It is the story of Bhagavan and Bhagavan's Bhaktas. Right? Kevat Prasanga ends. Bhagavan goes forward, proceeds towards Prayagraj. Then what happens? We'll see the next session. Veera Maruti Gambhira Maruti
Veera Maruti Gambhira Maruti
Veera Maruti Ati Dhira Maruti
Veera Maruti Ati Dhira Maruti
Gita Maruti Sangita Maruti
Gita Maruti Sangita Maruti
Duta Maruti Rama Duta Maruti
Duta Maruti Rama Duta Maruti
Bhakta Maruti Parama Bhakta Maruti
Bhakta Maruti Parama Bhakta Maruti
Veera Maruti Gambhira Maruti
Veera Maruti Gambhira Maruti
Gambhira Maruti
Gambhira Maruti
Gambhira Maruti
Gambhira Maruti
सियावर रामचंद्र की पवन सुत हनुमान की उमापति महादेव की बोलो भाई सब संतन की श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम।